Check, check. This thing on? I think it is. All right. We've done the rebooting. We are landed in Iqaluit. No, no. We are going to Iqaluit for the very last flight of this entire trip that started 2 months ago at the tippy tip of Tierra del Fuego in South America. And we flew all the way up. We are now in Kuujjuaq, and this is the last bit. Finally. All right. Uh, Everything should be okay. No intro music. Yeah, this is gonna be just the last one. I had the intro music for the flight to Kuujjuaq. I had some weird problems with the computer along the flight. I had a major GPS going nuts on final of all places in crazy weather. It's snowing sideways in Kuujjuaq. Yeah, it's not fun. So let us get underway with. All right, I can't even show. Yeah, Opera GX and Streamlabs don't agree a lot. For a gaming browser, yeah, that's suboptimal. So okay, I'm just gonna do the flight planning. Anyways, you've seen me do it. It's on SimBrief. Nothing. I'm just gonna move it here so it's easier for me. All you see is the plane on the ground, so that's good. Uh, all right. Departure. Charlie Yankee Victor Papa. Arriving to Charlie Yankee Foxtrot Bravo. Alternate CYYQ? No, none. Nah. There is no alternate. We are in Vision Jet Slow and Chill for what is probably the last time in a long time. We are not departing 31. We are departing 07. Flight level 200 is fine by me. And direct Yankee Victor Papa Kuujjuaq VOR. How does that look? Okay, two blazes with the VOR. We're going direct. So all right, that's gonna be pretty easy. I'm not even gonna do it on SimBrief. Actually, yeah, I'm doing it on SimBrief. Well, yeah, SimBrief is okay. But when I file on POSCON, I'm going to need to do a couple changes. Just make sure everything is right. This is right. This is right. This is right. Good. 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 Generate OFP, please. And there you go. Departure. And then 2050. Yeah, we're good. Half an hour. Routing. Uh, no, that's not exactly what we're gonna do, but for Navigraph purposes, flight, new flight from SimBrief. This, uh, just delete this, and then this. Uh, Actually, add approach, RNAV runway 34. I think it's Depmo, if I remember correctly. Let's go see it anyway. CYFB, the charts, butter run, the RNAV. Oh, that's no, it's RNAV. What? That's the RNAV 16. I want the RNAV 34. Oh, dumbass. Lol. Yeah, it's Detmo. I remember the way. Detmo, Iptov, Eproc, and that. Yes. Okay, cool. That's cool. Close this. So, uh, so we're good. Uh, excellent. All right, turn this on in Navigraph, and we're good to go. Whoops, sorry. There you go. Sim Toolkit Pro, flight planning, latest sim brief OFP. Fly now. So you can now see it on the overlay. And now I need to pre-file on POSCON. Pre-file this. And it's gonna be direct. And it's gonna be Bravo. Operations over. Nah, just I don't need that. Yeah, we're good. Let's submit. I need to be gone by 1858. It's good. All right, that's done. Pending activation. Let's go here. Web tool. And that is it. Also, Nightbot. Control C. Go to Nightbot. Commands. Custom. Gal monsieur si un beau custom. Root. Remove this. Control V. And remove the absolutely useless VOR. So we're direct. The simplest route for the last flight. There you go. All right, let's get going, shall we? Before we do, this is celebration moment. I actually have a reason now to open one up. Celebrating the last trip of this entire series of flights. That went actually really good. I was really not expecting things to go so well. I was expecting flights to be a lot harder. They got hard when we got here because crazy winter. But summer in South America, mwah, that was beautiful. Uh, I'll try the same flights, like in my summer, so it's gonna be winter down there. Yeah, it's gonna be. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah. Let's get going with our flight planning and starting and oh yeah, I need my POSCON UI here. Navigraph. Whoops, sorry. Didn't want to resize it. I just wanted to move it. No, I don't want to move it too much. True. I need to see chat. If chat there be. All right. Turn on that plane. Batteries on. Comms on. Nav on. She's on. Turn plane on. Right. And two. And one starting. Gotta love a turnkey. Alright, generators go on. Everything goes on here because, oh my god, cold. Minus 31 on the ground. Okay, minus 16 or minus... It's cold. It's really freaking cold. Yeah, it's minus 16. It's minus 16. Minus 31, I don't know what the... I don't know. Do not understand. Alright, that's good. I need fresh air. And, yeah. Trim a bit on the down. And let's start planning. It's gonna be a humongously difficult flight plan. Boom. Charlie. Yankee. Yeah, come on. Yankee. Foxtrot. Bravo, Iqaluit, Nunavut. There you go. This is gonna be weird because I'm gonna fly the approach right away. I'm gonna go direct Depmo. Procedure approach RNAV 34 from Depmo. Minimums 200 and load that. Go back to flight plan and menu, activate leg. Boom, we're direct Depmo already. What can possibly go wrong? Alright, we shall be flying 20,000. We shall be climbing 1500 to start. That's good. PFD, I need this. So we're 328 nautical miles to Depmo. And then it's going to be 1,500 feet, I think, or 1,900. I don't remember. Anyways, we're coming in from the sea, so not exactly a huge deal. That's good. That's good. I need to check the METAR here in Kujwak. Alright, wind has sort of calmed down, not really. Visibility has just got a tad better. Altimeter 2975. And we're good to go. Now I need my transponder code. So I need to log in. Recent aircraft. This. Oh! Damn. We're on the launcher. You've successfully logged in. Thank you very much. Kill and kill. Alright, now you're gonna wanna POSCON login. 2 Zulu Foxtrot, login. Renting an aircraft, success, we're logged in. I'm not doing a sound check. I mean, if people are listening to me on POSCON, get on 121.5 and tell me. ATC. Crap, I need to embiggen this. Log on. Okay, USA. Flight number is November 82 Zulu Fox. And we are waiting for our squawk. Bing bong. This is an automated to confirm CPDLC with KUSA. That's good. Squawk 3524. Code 3524. Back to transponder, report altitude and back and PFD and wait for standard barrel. And we're cool. Excellent. Flight plan started. Let's get the show on the road. Last flight. Cheers, everybody. Just make sure I see what the frack is going on. And let's do our call. And I don't know if I missed the Starship thing, a jigger. But it's okay. That's why there's VODs. Let's get... Oh, no. Let's not get going. Let's go heading mode first. And, yeah, that's... Okay, now we're cool. Kujak traffic, good afternoon. VisionJet November 82 Zulu Foxtrot will back taxi to runway 07 for a northbound departure to Iqaluit, Kujak. Right. Range. Let's give it some range. Flaps, brakes off. And let's get out of here. Last flight of the SF-50 for a while. It was fun learning to fly this thing, getting a good hang of it, right? For shits and giggles. Clear to the right, clear to the left, we're good. And we need lights, strobes.
Approaching 25. On runway 25.
Yes, we are not. We are taking off from the other end. Holy damn. Yep. So the VisionJet, as I was saying before I restarted my computer, the wind has a tendency to push its tail. So the wind is coming from the right, but we're still turning right. It's because the wind is pushing my tail to the right. Weird like that. Probably something to do with the V-tail. Don't ask me the specifics. Man, even the takeoff's gonna be spicy. Keeping it straight's gonna be fun. This is gonna be awesome. So, if there's new viewers, welcome to the very last flight of a very, very long series of flights, starting from South America and Tierra del Fuego. And we're here now in Kujak, Quebec. Kujak traffic, Vision Jet 2 Zulu Foxtrot turning around and taking off runway 07 for northbound
runway
departure.
07.
Kujak. Alright. Power set. Holy God, the winds. Airspeed's alive, so was the plane. Fucking hell. 70, 80, 90, rotate. Sort of positive, gear up. Autopilot, flats up. And give me 140. Come on, give me 140. Boom. And there she goes. In the craziest weather imaginable. Alright, we can go nav. And now we're gonna be in and out of the poo. And let's check the weather at the other end for shits and gigs. I did turn on active sky, did I? Did I? Just to make sure. Oh man, I forgot to turn on active sky. It's this crazy anyway. Let's turn on active sky. There. Yeah, it's just worse. Alright, METAR CYFB. Strong winds. Visibility is yeah. This is gonna be a fun one. And we're breaking out. The little Vision Jet that could. Kujak traffic, Vision Jet 2 Zulu Foxtrot, 9,000, climbing flight level 200. Last call, Kujak, and see ya. Boop. Oh man. What a crazy trip this has been. Especially those last few flights. Man. Alright, landing lights can go off. Icing protection can go off for the time being. start looking at airports. CYFB, Iqaluit. So the approach, RNAV 34 from Detmo. Yeah, 1500. It's recommended 1900, 2 EPROC 1400, and on the chart it says 1500. 1500 is fine by me. And elevation is laughable. But if the visibility is as nuts as it was in Kuujjuaq, we should be in for a fun landing. The good part is we're coming in over the sea, so there's not much in the way. Yeah, there's like towers and blah blah blah. Yeah. And back in the airport, standard info. It's actually a pretty big airport because it's an Air Force base. It's a testing facility for super cold. Yeah. So if all goes well, we should make it to Gulf. If worse, we can. I'm pretty sure we can not even go past Alpha. If we go past Alpha, it's crap weather, like exceedingly crap. Sorry. The beer is already having some effect. And we're landing 3-4, so we're coming straight in. Well, close to straight. Alrighty, let's go. Maps, zoom out. Yeah, let's leave it at 7. It's not exactly the most reliable map, but I'll take it. Oh, and there's turbulence signets. Oh, great. Great. Severe turbulence. Oh, great. We'll be flying over into turbulence as we fly over the fun parts of Baffin Island. I say fun parts because Baffin Island has some spiff terrain. Poutine Flyer, bon après-midi. Hey, this is it, man. Dernier flight de ma super série. Yes. On my way to Iqaluit. Puis la température dans le nord. Crazy. Kuujjuaq, c'était juste ridicule. J'ai pas encore uploadé mes VOD là. Aujourd'hui il fait plus chaud. Ouais, ici en bas. Check bien ça. Ta-ta-da! Ouais. Fait fret dans le nord. Fait freaking fret. Puis j'ai atterri dans un crosswind de malade à Kuujjuaq, là, ça avait aucun rapport. L'atterrissage de mon missed approach à Churchill Falls, il n'y avait rien là comparé à ça. Mais j'ai pas fait de missed approach. J'ai atterri du premier coup. Puis mon GPS a encore fait une folerie direct en final. T'sais, il suivait les waypoints un après l'autre, ça allait bien. Puis quand il a décidé quand c'était le temps de faire le waypoint final, le GPS est allé dessus, mais le flight director il a fait comme on tourne à gauche. J'ai rien touché là. J'étais sur l'autopilot à 140 nœuds là, tranquille là, dans de la température qui faisait ça de même aussi. Là. Je m'en vais encore là-dedans, là. Je m'en vais encore dans de la grosse merde. Ouais, ça se peut, ça. Ça, c'est une possibilité. Fait qu'il a décidé de virer un petit peu zinzin. Hein. On va chill the gases. On arrive pas mal à speed. Puis là, on roule à combien, là? 206. 1h07. Good. Puis j'étais à combien? 300 là? 300. 301. Good. Fait que, comme d'habitude, à 60 000 d'Atmo, on go down. Fait que, ouais, nord magnétique, peut-être, man. Mais tu sais, il me semble que j'aurais eu un problème de flight path avant. Puis ça a été super bien. Entre Churchill Falls puis Kujawak, il a suivi le flight plan bien correct. Puis même à rentrer dans l'approche, ça allait bien. Puis le dernier waypoint avant la runway, not cool. Very not cool. Là, je sais que mon ordinateur aussi, il a fait des affaires bizarres, là, tu sais, comme... un moment donné, ça m'est déjà arrivé, il faisait comme grinder, là. Il l'a refait tantôt, mais j'avoue que sur mon browser, j'avais comme plein d'affaires ouvertes, dont un gros stream sur YouTube, because SpaceX Starship Flight Test Number 3 SN10. Mais là, je le regarde pas, là. On va savoir si ça l'a volé ou explosé après le stream. So yeah, very, very last bit. That was a lot of flight sim over a lot of terrain and something really slow. So next time I fly something slow, I'm gonna make it more challenging and fly in, I don't know, control the airspace. And next time I do distances, fast. In something exceedingly fast. Well, exceedingly. If I can do 45,000 feet, go. And here we are over, well, close to Ungava Bay. I'm gonna kill Sky Vector here. I'm gonna kill Simbrief here. The web UI I don't think I'll need. Oh, speaking of ATC, Rhine Radar and München Tower. So Munich is on. Yeah, so All of Germany and Austria is on. Who's towering it? Sven Schneeweiss. Let's not fly over there and say we did. So I was kind of lucky slash unlucky that I didn't hit any ATC at all during my West Coast trip. So I don't know if I was like skirting the edge of ATC space, and that was not planned. And when I was flying in New York airspace, nothing. But yeah, finally the last bit of this trip. So next time I fly this, I'm gonna make it more challenging with radio calls or navigation or something. I know I gotta practice VOR to VOR. That's gonna be yeah, fun. But yes, I will admit I am tired of this slow machine. After having tasted faster just a while ago, flying with Bish, flying on my own, yeah, I need to go back to flying fast things. And more complicated flight paths that I need to pay more attention. Like this last one is fairly easy. It's direct airport to airport. And approach and land, and that's it. Nothing special. But man, what a trip. Just what a trip. So many great places that I didn't even expect. Tout dépend de la distance du vol. Ouais, c'est ça. C'est sûr. C'est... En tout cas, un vol de 400 000, fini voler à cette vitesse-là. 400 de Toronto vers Montréal prend moins de temps qu'un jet juste pour la durée d'embarquement et débarquement. Ouais, ça c'est pour le monde qui veut plus le realism and yeah, fuck that. Moi c'est get in the plane, start plane, go. I'm gonna need to do some more crazy stuff in, like, I don't know, the Grand Canyon, off the network or ghosted or Ah, puis Q400, je sais pas, c'est pas quelque chose qui m'a qui est venu me chercher. Juste, tu sais, l'avion il est pas super beau. Ça commence à être la limite entre un liner puis un prop. Puis c'est comme puis je sais que celui pour Explain, ben il y en a un qui est super vieux, puis il y en a un qui Et une development hell. Fait que, ouais, pis. C'est tant qu'à avoir quelque chose qui est. J'aime mieux un BizJet. J'aime mieux un BizJet. Puis pour prop, ben j'aime mieux un petit prop. Man, je m'ennuie du Pocket Rocket puis du Epic 1000, man. C'est débile. Je me rappelle du clip de RBO sur le cul. Il y a un clip de RBO sur le cul. Fuck. Really? Oh ouais. Ben j'avais compris si c'est ça que tu voulais dire. Là. Il y a un clip de tout, vous saurez tout sur le clito. Ça, je sais que ça existe. YouTube Watch. Ah ouais, puis mon Opera thing is freaking. Si je le mets, ça marche-tu? Non. Ouais, Opera GX puis Streamlabs, ils s'aiment vraiment, mais vraiment pas. Faire remove this. On va faire go. Edge, j'ai pas essayé, puis je sais pas, je suis pas un fan de Microsoft plus qu'il faut. Là.
Vulve, another vodka, please.
Vulve. What the fuck? Alright. On va rewinder. On va aller sur plus source. On va aller sur window capture. Ouais. Add source. New. Opera. Add source. Ça. Bon merdier. Alright. J'avais même pas vu le titre, ta mère. Je vais déplacer ça ici. Puis. Ceci. Pour l'avoir le plus gros possible. And go.
Vulve, another vodka, please.
T'as l'air d'un esti de moron.
Yes, I really enjoyed the Scandinavia, but I'm not so sure of which women I find the most cochon. Sweden, Danishes, or Norwegian?
Mauvaise haleine.
Oh yeah. Hey! C'était un Q400 de bon merdier. Sais-tu pourquoi ils appellent ça un Q400? Ça fait 400 fois qu'il atterrit sur le cul. C'est mon avion! C'est mon avion, bout de pierre! C'est moi qui l'a vissé! Vulve, je suis ému.
Bombardier nous fait honte dans plusieurs pays du monde.
Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Alright. Yeah, Opera and Streamlabs do not get along for real. Fait que Edge, il va faire j'essaye. Mais ouais, c'est bon ça. Oui, je l'avais vu. Ça fait longtemps. Je suis vieux. Alright, everything is cool. We're still flying sideways-ish. Yeah, we're flying very sideways. C'est combien? 2,45. Hey! We're going down there. Ça, on va faire tout de suite cancel VNAV. Because no. Puis on va faire hop, un de plus. Fait que ouais, je sais que des Q400, il y a eu des légers historiques de tail strike. Surtout de la façon qui est faite, c'est tellement pas facile de tail striker ça. Yeah. Gear collapsing. OK. Fait que. Puis gear collapsing aussi. Non, mais juste la façon qu'il est fait, là, je sais pas, l'avion il me dit rien pantoute. Là. J'ai jamais fait de vol avec Porter. J'ai jamais. Non, c'est. The plane does not speak to me a lot. Puis c'est ça, je sais que la version Explain est dated. Je sais pas si ça a sorti quand même en même temps que le J. Royan Explain 10 CRJ. Ça se fait vieux, ça, ces affaires-là. Mais j'ai eu l'occasion de tester un peu le Epic Victory. Man, ça ressemble à un... ça ressemble un petit peu au Vision Jet, mais toute ressemblance s'arrête là. Ok, t'as un T-tail au lieu du V-tail, mais it goes. It goes like stink on poop. Si ça n'avait pas été de la série au complet de flights que je veux faire, j'aurais peut-être changé d'avion. Chose que j'ai déjà faite dans une autre série. À un moment donné, quand je commençais à m'apprivoiser les BizJets, j'avais commencé avec le Freeware Gulfstream. Puis j'étais noob, man. Si je programmais ça tout croche, si je faisais mon possible, mais tabarnak. Et ça s'en venait popper jusqu'à la fin. Mais à un moment donné, je me suis tanné puis j'ai pogné le D-Den Challenger. Puis là, j'ai dit fuck it, je finis ma série avec un Challenger. Puis ça a été un petit peu mieux à partir de là. Mais si boire que j'étais noob. Quand je pense à d'autres streams que j'ai fait, là, 1 an et demi, genre, là, 1 an et demi, 2 ans, là, man, j'avais aucune idée comment ça marchait. J'essayais d'apprendre le plus possible, le plus vite possible, puis je streamais. Hey, bravo. Are you on POSCON? Are you PO-Yukon? Are PO-Yukon? Yes, I'm on POSCON. Hello, Mikel. How's it going? Seulement sur Flight Sim, tu dois avoir 4000 qualifications. Ouais, genre. How the fuck do you understand it? First try when I try speaking retarded. It's because I used to work with retarded people at the city of Montreal. I do speak French, puis anglais, in the same sentence. Genre. Just a little. It does give a little help. Yeah, I'm a Montrealer, so yeah, I speak both. Yes! Mikel got the sword. Mikel, you're part of the crew now. Be careful with your newfound powers. You are now a mod. Yeah, you have the sword. I would even dare to say, you have my sword. And my bow and my axe. So if you see some idiots walking in, oh, you can, if you want, you can watch the stream as a mod with more bells and whistles. You'll take VIP, LW. Well, this is not the biggest channel, so it's all right. Plus, if some idiot decides to sell his link to become a millionaire in 15 minutes, well, you now have the power to nuke his ass. Alright, so there's an island down here. Can we see it? Chug, chug, chug. Okay, there's just enough cloud cover. Je sais pas si je peux mettre VIP. Ouais, ben c'est ça, j'ai pas de... You know, I don't have any... The Airbus Beluga, yeah, I saw that. The Ini Builds 300, but yeah, man. That's actually wanting me to maybe get into the Airbus stuff. I've never been an Airbus guy. I've never even flown one. But the Ini Builds, I've heard, well, the A300, I know it's pretty good. And, yeah. What I'm excited about is the Phenom 300. Of course, you're going to say, oh, small plane, rah, rah. Well, it's a small plane that can go places with modern avionics. Yeah. Watch a 45-minute video about the Ini Builds yesterday. I have to watch that. And I really have to get into some Airbus stuff. Like I never bought the Tolis, well, either Tolises. Thank various dark entities, I've never bought a jar design or the flight factor, which might destroy my computer. The plane is like inoperative both in-game and IRL. Oh, cool. That's a curveball. Inop IRL, how? Do you know? VNAV doesn't work. Oh, that's no problem, man. Look what I fly. VNAV, you say? What is this silly concept? Apparently it doesn't work in real life either. That's actually quite amazing. But getting used to the smaller planes, actually controlling my VNAV my own way, it gives me something to do. Well, okay, not on this flight. Like I've got, oh, through flight, what the fuck? Probably my beer. FNC straight up stolen from the A300, so takeoff landing are calculated for A300. Yeah. Okay, and you're carrying Ariane 5 pieces. I can see where that's, yeah, where that gets tricky. Speaking of Ariane 5 and rocketry stuff, let me go on my phone, let me go on YouTube. Yo, whoa, whoa, wait, what? Is it on? Is it on? I'm looking for frickin'... Go library. Go everyday astronaut. Kill this. Nope. They this looks like a scrub to me. They've reset the clock for sure. Now obviously I'm in fucking 144p for some reason. No idea. Look, Discord. Which Discord? Oh man, all of them. Oh, okay. Well, I'm good. Yeah, we're good for a bit. I don't think I'm gonna miss it. Like they've gone back to putting people back in the area, so no, not right away. When actual humans can walk up to the rocket, not right away. Alright, meanwhile, we are 195. So that's 100 down and close to 200 to go. 194 to Detmo. I will set my altitude right away because it's kind of stupid. Voila, done. In Discord, I sent the loading options plus 40 the... Okay, oh, you sent it direct to me. Okay, wait up. But I don't have the... I'm probably going to put it back on. Fuck it. Go Discord. No, that's OBS, you moron. This is it. Alright, Mikel. Alright, this is a long video, so okay, alright. I got it. Thanks, Mikel, man. I'm gonna watch this after the stream. For sure. And just because I'm out of options, I'm just gonna add the screen capture. Excellent. I don't want to like to watch the entire video on stream. It'd be alright, go back to display capture. Add a source that I'm gonna call Scepter and add source and boom. But I'm gonna move down the source because now you don't see anything, eh? All you see is crap, so I'm gonna move it down. I said I'm gonna move it down, say here. Then this down to like here. And this down to like here. Hello! No, it's okay. I was just adding the display capture to my OBS. So I can do stuff like bah! Wuss. Okay, bye-bye. Alright, I'll put on the intro. Just for you, I will put on the intro. Wait up. I need to go back to Discord. Now you see what I'm doing because I added stuff. So see. Gift from Miguel. Space station, random cargo. Oh yeah. Watch this on youtube.com.
Hello and welcome to this I&I build video. So it's been a while since we've made one of these, but that's because we've been hard at work working on what you see in front of you now.
Alright, here's the video.
Super transporter, or as it's better known, the Beluga. Now before we jump into the changes and what we've done to bring this really, really interesting aircraft to life in the sim.
Let me go to my sim. I'm gonna...
Why does it look like this? Where did it come from? And why on earth is it still flying now if it's based on an A300, which is a reasonably old airframe for Airbus to be using in-house? So let's talk a little bit about that. So back in the early 90s, Airbus realised that they had a bit of a production problem, really.
I won't watch the old 47 minutes.
Super Guppy transport aircraft, which was, again, a little bit embarrassing that it was based on a Boeing. So every single Airbus that flew had its wings and all of its components that were flown around the supply network in a Boeing. And I think by the 90s, Airbus had got to a point where they thought,
you gotta start somewhere.
We need to do this in a different manner. So they put a contract up. Now this is one of the misconceptions is the Beluga built by Airbus? Kind of. It's a bit of both, really. So they put a contract up and they said, we want to move
Mikel, you're funny.
stuff from these places to this place and put your designs forward. So some companies put a proposal forward with an Antonov 124, a very heavy lift Russian cargo transport aircraft, They weren't too happy with that really because it couldn't fit the super oversized loads that they asked. One other company put forward a design with a C-17.
Time out. Is there a good Antonov 225 out there? Just asking for a friend. Moving on.
Very nice design, but again, modifying a
No?
very expensive military aircraft. It wasn't really what they were looking for. Now, a company called CETA, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, they proposed the Beluga. So Airbus never designed the Beluga, but CETA were the one that said, look, we can take one of your existing airframes and turn it into this. Now, when you look at the Beluga and the Super Guppy, you can see that they are most definitely,
All right.
I would say,
Gotcha.
inspired by each other, because there are multiple.
And this is
different
coming
ways
this
to
week, right?
Approach the issue of carrying massively oversized cargo, and they take a similar approach. The Super Guppy being
Maybe.
the front
All right.
swivels off, with the Beluga being that the nose opens up and the flight deck cranks.
And
down.
for reference, how much is the Inibils A300?
And they won the contract, and they partnered with Airbus to build the aircrafts in.
Un petit avion s'est écrasé au Québec. Oh crap, man.
You might say, well, why wouldn't Airbus just build them? Well,
Right now 60, normally 80. That's euros?
They never ever intended the Beluga to sell. They just needed it to move.
Dans les Laurentides.
So
Oh,
it's like
fuck.
it's like a car company building a van to move its own parts around.
Trouve-moi un link,
They don't
Poutine Flyer.
care about the
s'il te
little
plaît.
details on the edge. No, they don't care. And that's reflected
In
throughout the
pounds.
entire design.
Shit,
So
man, that's
That's
expensive.
what makes it fascinating. Just first and foremost, that is what makes it interesting to fly,
Right.
operate, and simulate. So
Break on the Airbus. I want to see this about this airplane crashing in votre bloqueur est actif. Vous avez fucking TVA bullshit nouvelle. I am not deactivating my block protector. T'as-tu quelque chose qui est pas Québécois Média, man? Yeah, for Michael who might not know, TVA Nouvelle and Québécois Média is the equivalent to Fox News. I am not joking. Since A300 sale ends Friday, I think it's gonna be released there with the Beluga being cheaper for A300 owners. Okay, yeah. All right, got it. So if you already have the Inibils A300, you have a discount, which is fine, which is actually cool.
CETA and
All right.
Airbus came together. They took the existing.
Well, it's okay for some like
A300
complicated
Now,
airplanes.
remember, in the 90s, they
Pilote
could have
trouvait
used
mort.
the A330, but they were brand new, and it was very expensive. And modifying an A330 would have been a much bigger.
C'est le premier.
task
Ah, mais c'est sûr.
than modifying an
We're talking
A300,
Québécois Média here.
was the only pure freighter aircraft they made. And think about that, because it was
Québécois is all about
9 or 10
sensationnalisme.
when the A330 freighter came out. So it was by far the most logical choice to pick. They modified it. The components that stayed the same are the wing,
25% off the Beluga for people who own
the flight deck.
right now 300 is
sort of
15%
cockpit
off.
Section, but after that is different.
All right,
You can
let's
see
actually
the swan neck.
let's search it.
And a little bit of the rear. I'll try and put an image up here so you can see
Bills
it. And the rest of it is
A300.
basically new.
Boom.
I've read somewhere, I can't quite get
Store
my head around
anybills.com.
what
Boom.
component it is, but maybe it'll make sense if you see it yourself. That apparently
Yeah,
the
60,
fin is
60
from an
pounds.
A330, which is quite interesting.
That's
Added the
stiff for
stabilisers
me.
to the end of the THS
Let's
to
do
give
a
more stability for the bizarre shape. that they
exchange.
So basically, the wings, the engines, the main gear, the cockpit, and the rest is
Exchange
entirely new.
CDN.
Now, that's a
to
little bit of
pounds.
history about the Beluga, and I want to just talk about what we've done to bring the Beluga in. So, looking at the Beluga,
No, not
what's been
630,
changed
60.
from our base A300.
That
to big
is
kit
fucking expensive for me,
you
man.
see in front of us. Well, in fact, we did more than Airbus.
That is
that's-
ouch expensive.
That's an achievement right there. So CETA and Airbus, like I said, they reuse some of the common components. The only part of the Beluga that you see in front of you that shares
Raison encore inconnue de
with
paracédément piqué du nez avant de percuter brutalement le couvert de glace d'un plan d'eau.
Rest is entirely.
Oh man,
The flight deck has had
fucking
massive
guy.
changes throughout, which we're going to go through once we get in.
Fucking guy.
The outside, as you can see, it's a really,
Break.
recreation of.
So the guy was looking for somewhere to land because of an emergency, obviously, and the only thing he had was woods or lakes. He went for a lake, and he went through the ice and died. That's kind of fucked up, man. You can scroll on if you want to. Lulls, not everything might be as important to watch on stream. Oh, I just wanted to watch a bit of it, so but that's good to know, man. That's really good to know. So yeah, I'm gonna watch the whole thing for sure. Like, we watched 5 minutes, we're good. And yeah. So look around. You can check around what's in there. Let's do that. Let's look around real quick. Show more. Introduction, history, flight deck changes, ACARS, sim brief integration. Transit and cargo bay. Oh, loading and unloading cargo. I want to see that. So let's go to. Yo.
Right now. Okay, so now we're going to move on to probably the most interesting thing that we've been able to do with the Beluga, and I have to
Let's
say
do that.
It's really, really good fun, and it's really cool. I think that's the best way to describe it. It's fun and cool. There's a good combination. So you can see on the ground controls page we now have load sheet and ground services and exits. Same thing as the A300. Not going to go through it again. The only difference is on the load sheet page, it's a preset loads, so you can choose the loads we're going to look at in a second, or random. Random means you can just type in how much payload you want the aircraft to have. So you can full weight, empty weight, whatever. It's up to you. Now let's move on to the ground services. Looks fairly similar as before, apart from we've got the oversized sort of Beluga look down on there. Now let's move on to the interesting bit. Loader.
Please.
You can see on this drop down we've got quite a few options with the weights associated with them. So we've got an Airbus fuselage, Airbus wings, helicopter, space station, random cargo, and Airbus A380 tail. Now let me explain to you what you can do with these, because it is really cool. You can select these. A loader, real size, real scale, 100% accurate loader will come in front of the aircraft. It will have what you asked on there loaded on top. It will approach the aircraft. The door will open.
No fucking way. Space station. Space station. Space station. I want to see it.
Load the thing into the airframe. The door will close behind it, and you will be able to fly with that payload inside your aircraft. So in the cruise, if you pop your head up into the deck, it'll be there. And when you land, you can open the door, pull the loader back up, unload.
Come on, man! Don't give spoilers.
Load come out of the whole cargo area. Now, remember what I was saying back in the beginning, that we wanted to do the Beluga, but do it properly, do it justice. This is what the mission for the Beluga is.
Wow.
It's carrying oversized, strange payloads all over Europe, and in fact all over the world. And that nicely brings me on to some of the options we have here. So the fuselage is an A320 fuselage. The wings, again, they're two A320 wings, I believe. Could be wrong on that one. Helicopter. Now, the Beluga has carried helicopters multiple times because it's actually pretty easy. You take the blades off and it just fits right in. And they flew one all the way from Europe to Australia for an air show once. So you can simulate those operations here by loading in the helicopter. You've got the correct weight. It's even the correct weight, because we managed to find research based on that, and fly it all the way to Australia with the correct repaint on, because that'll be available with the aircraft as well. Space station. You're probably going, what on earth are you on about? This is probably my favourite mission that the Beluga ever did. Now, if you've ever seen the International Space Station, it has a thing called Node 3, or the Tranquility Module. And you're going to go, never seen that, but you might have. It's the one with all the big windows that you look out of, and you can see all those fantastic pictures that people take. That's the module. And it was built in a factory in Turin. They flew it from Turin to Bremen, from Bremen
Come on, dude!
to Iceland, from Iceland to Bangor, direct to the
I need to check my flight real quick.
facility,
I need to check my
and they
flight real
unloaded
quick.
it there and loaded it onto the space shuttle. Transported.
Yeah, we're good.
So we have 3D modeled that, put the correct repaints on the outside, and that is the correct weight, 18.2 tons, which is pretty heavy.
No
Maximum weight of the Beluga
fucking
carries
way.
40, and that's a common misconception. Most of the Beluga's payloads, if you can see, they're not that heavy. They're just really, really big. It's designed to take big things, not heavy things. Because when you load it up really, really heavy, its range is horrendous. But at a light load, it's around 2,500 miles, something like that. Full weight, it's around 900 miles, which is pretty poor because it just can't
Man,
take enough weight.
I
because
agree.
It's burning so much fuel. But we'll get onto that later. So let's try this. Let's take an A380 tail, load it in, close the door, remove the loader, and see what that looks like. So here you can start to see the main door opening up, and you can hear that electrical motor whining away some part of the custom sound assets that we have made for the Beluga, and you can start to get a look at that
No way.
incredible 3D interior. It is honestly mind-blowing. I've been hiding it the whole video because it's so good. On the left-hand side of the frame, you can see the loader starting to pull up, and now you can hear that it starts to go into its lift phase. So it's pulled up next to the aircraft, it lifts up, and then it presents itself, so it brings this front right up next to the aircraft here, and in fact loads the cargo.
Wow, man.
Pilots, but the door still is not finished opening. But let's just give that a listen for a second. Okay, so now you can truly get a view of how massive this cargo area is. You can hear the pump still whining to open the door, and you can actually see that the engines, the spinners, aren't spinning.
Yeah, for a size, this is a door.
The windmill on the ground now. Behind us, you can hear the loaders getting
I
ready
think.
to load in.
Or
You can hear it just reach the top of his.
what the hell is a
extension.
door?
That
Show me a
noise.
door.
Door's still not fully open yet, but just take a look inside. So here's another really great view, and what you can see here is this is obviously an Etihad.
Fuck me!
tail. We have a few files already that's going to give multiple different repaints for these tails that you can drop in, so you can transport whichever tails that you want to, recreate when an airline received the components for a 380, whatever. There's just so many options that you can do with it.
What the
You can see now
fuck?
the loader is now pulling up to the front of the Beluga, and you can start to see now how that sort of sharp edge at the front of the Beluga is going to match exactly with the loader there. And once they're fully established, I'll go.
You mean you can fly the...
To show you that on the EFB,
What?
you just press the load command and it will load in. Now, this whole loading process is going to be available inside the building to my right-hand side.
What
in
the
charter
fuck?
Scenery made by $0 payware and commissioned by I&I Builds. So you'll be able to do this inside with
Ça va très bien.
doors will open and close to the hangar, which will be able to be controlled via SAM. And this whole process, as you see here, will take just like they do in reality, which is just, honestly, there's so many elements to this product. It's a plane, it's a loader, it's a scenery. The scenery interacts with the plane. Honestly, there's so much. It's so much fun. So let's go back into the flight deck now and select to load this tail.
Alright,
So
alright.
you can see I've just got this view a little bit.
Yeah,
pulled
okay,
back,
this is-
and it's actually really cool because you can see.
Okay, you can see the... Alright, well.
Right around
On va te laisser aller un peu, là.
because the load is
I
about
think
to
it's
go
only
over the top
Etihad,
of
but
our
it would
head.
be sick.
So what we have to do is we selected the A380 tail and we just simply click.
Well, that's gonna come. You
Now
know,
what's
some
gonna happen
people
is
are
it
gonna,
takes a
like,
while, but they start getting the load
go
ready,
nuts
and it will
with,
start
like,
to
even
get
custom
loaded
liveries
into
and
the
stuff.
aircraft itself. So let's go take a look at that. Alright, so you can hear the loader starting to make a different noise. It means it's about to sort of initialize the
Fuck,
conveyor belt
man.
and move the aircraft in. Now, in real life, this whole loading procedure takes around about 35 minutes. So things have been sped up a little bit just because I don't think you want to particularly sit here for 35 minutes and wait for the whole thing to proceed. So here it comes into the aircraft now. So
But
it's
actually,
being loaded in.
if you want it to be study level, you have to wait for 35 minutes. You know?
Getting loaded into stay there throughout the entire flight. And as I said, you can do the same thing with the wings, with the fuselage, with the space station, with the helicopter, with the boxes, and with
Yep,
the random cars.
exactly, man.
So here it comes into the aircraft and shortly.
Exactly, Timmy the
stop.
Simmer.
Now, you might have seen that on
I have to be careful with Timmy because my boy is called Smutty.
That's fully interactive as well.
Alright, thank you very much. Damn! Holy hot damn! That plane's gonna be hot. Meanwhile, where are we? 103. It's about time I start checking out. Yeah, this plane is very interesting, even for me who's not into the big stuff. This kind of big stuff, amen, esti. That's why you asked if I was on POSCON. Well, yes, I am on POSCON always. Basically, every time I fly a plane, even offline, I fly on POSCON. Like when I'm not streaming, I'm on POSCON. Unless I'm really testing something to its limits and I expect to crash or break something. That's when I don't go on POSCON, but yeah, normal flights, I go. You'd have, well, if you're on POSCON, you're probably on the POSCON Discord. I'd ask the dev team, man. Ask Tim, ask AJ, ask around, man. Because this is gonna be hot. Like, super hot. I asked, but my thing was ignored. Ask again, man. Just poke people. Especially with this is coming out, you're not alone that's going to be interested. I have a smell of, I think somebody's eating popcorn or something. But yeah, I'd say ask away, man. Ask away and you shall receive. So now we're approaching the edge of the Baffin Island, and I know Baffin Island has some pretty gnarly terrain. Because Baffin Island is almost part of Greenland, so it gets pretty gnarly, especially around this edge. It gets crazy. And this edge, but we're not coming from Greenland, so we're cool. And yes, you want to spell Iqaluit? This is how you spell Iqaluit. Triangle, weird thing, B, L, triangle. Problem is when I go onto the POSCON's aircraft section, I actually see a Beluga model. Oh, fuck. Really? Okay, let's find out right away. Alright, let's do this. On stream, welcome to my mess. This is a complete, absolute freaking mess. Steam library, Steam apps, common, explain 11, resources, plugins, POSCON, resources, CSL. A3ST. Okay, it's not one of the actual models. It's in the list that you actually can file it as, which is this list. So, okay, no, that's the airline. That's the airlines. Sorry. Airline codes. What's the Or is there in here? Is there like another file? Nope. Yeah, that's airlines. A3. No, it's not there, man. It's not in the CSLs. What's the A4? The A4 is the you know, Navy trainer thing. I'm gonna show you. Show UN2. Couldn't load that. What the fuck? Okay, is there like a PNG? Yes, you know, think Top Gun, the train, the instructors. That's what they were flying. Yeah, fighter-ish, more like a trainer or ground attack thing. Meanwhile, let's get. Okay, not quite. But yeah, with this thing, I see this thing being pretty hot. Keep asking around because I know there's Airbus people out there. Like Airbus fans in Flight Sim? Who would have thought? Alright, I got about 15 miles, just enough time for the bio break because you know I was drinking beer and I need to give it away. Be right back. All right, I'm back. I am back. Put this on. Bio break off. And where are we? 62. Got time to go get my refill. Because this will require celebration. Finally, the end of the trip. Man, this trip has been long. All right. I know I need to start going down, but I know this is sort of elevation stuff. Elevation. Da-da-da. That shouldn't be too bad. Alright, 57 something. Yep. Now's the time. Now is the time. So, vertical speed and down. Not too fast though. 1300, 1500, the magic 1500. Well, there you go. And, oh crap! I didn't check the frequency for. What is it again? Iqaluit radio is 123.275. Or Iqaluit, or 122.2. Oh no, that's Quebec radio. 122.2. Gotcha. This. Oh, come on. 122.2. Boop. Iqaluit traffic, good afternoon. Vision Jet November 82 Zulu Foxtrot descending 19,000 to 1,500 for the RNAV 34 landing. Iqaluit. Alright, I need to find a barometer, so MITAR, CYFB. Okay, altimeter 3029. Winds are, yeah, a bit nuts. Yeah, we're doing crazy landings for the end of the trip. I didn't go standard barrel? Oops. We're talking and having fun, so 3029. Alright, range, go doot doot. And the map and show terrain because you never know. If I need to cut my descent, I will. So this is it, the last bit, the very, very last bit of this entire massive trip. I need to take a sip. Need a replacement. Oh yeah. This goes here. Oh man. This has been such a long trip. Max 210 knots. Not an issue. And I know I'm going to hit some turbulence because I saw it on Sky Vector. And the winds got crazier. It wasn't this windy, and the visibility was better when I left. At least we're still landing on runway 34, so that's cool. I will hit clouds fairly soon. And yes, for this final time on this trip, time to do the prediction. I'm going to predict myself correctly this time. Oh man. Putin Flyer minus 200. I'm gonna do better than that. I hope I do better than that. I did minus 183 in Kuujjuaq in the craziest weather you could think of. Worse than that. So yeah, let's. Ah, bon, 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 bon. Check là. You crash hard. You're funny. Je t'aime, mon amour. Merci de ton support moral. Oh man, what a trip. What a nice trip. Mm. Là, je t'avertis, mon amour, il y a du monde dans le chat là, qui veulent me faire dépenser de fucking 60 pounds sterling. Là. Fucking 110 piastres canadiens, bravo. Not ready. Aerobasque? Yes, I can. Ini builds? Yes, it's awesome, but God, it's expensive. Alright, we're gonna be over the worst of it. So yeah, we'll be fine. We can go down maybe a bit more aggressively. Down 18. That is 18, right? Yes. And yeah, chop the engines a bit more. And turn on your icing stuff because oh my god, it's cold out there. And we're going through clouds and landing lights can go on. Boom. Oh, and everybody died on that trip as we were looking at the ini builds and stuff. Yeah, I sort of killed my crew. Here, have a breath. There you go. All right, let's do this. Iqaluit traffic, Vision Jet 2 Zulu Foxtrot, 10,000, descending 1,500 Iqaluit. And that's a 343. There you go. I remember flying out of Iqaluit to go to Kuujjuaq with the Black Shape Prime. Oh god, that was hard. Because the Black Shape Prime is like a tiny plane. You don't have like oxygen and stuff. So it couldn't fly too high. But there's stuff in the way. It's like, oh man. That was crazy. Alright, still descending. What's the temperature up here? Temperature is motherfucking cold. That's what it is. Alright, let's go range even less. And we're cool. Yeah, I can take this off and we're good. The weather, different story. Well, the winds here over Baffin Island are not too bad, but that can change like this. Yeah, and I love my girl. She's awesome. All right, 4,000. Let me go back here. Blink. All right, and Eproc. Yeah, we're good until final. So yeah. What am I doing? And I promise everybody, I will never fly something this slow over such distances. Next time I fly something this slow, I'm gonna keep myself busy doing uh, like crazy landings or like navigation stuff or ATC stuff, but never these big distances. I'm done. I think I'm done. And when I go distances, I'm gonna go hella fast. I'm known for my small stuff, but I'm also known for my small stuff that goes like stink on poop. Alright, let's come on, fruit fly, get out of my face. I need about 70-80%. So there's a bit of turbulence, but it's not as bad as over Kuujjuaq. Kuujjuaq was just absolute madness. If you want to take a look at the ye old VOD, and why am I suddenly going like 210? How am I going this fast? At 75%. With the wind in my face. So shout out to Mr. Gadfly for his, apart from a few quirks, pretty amazing SF50 G2. Exclamation mark plane for the mod and the sound pack. I've had a lot of fun over the past 2 months, flying 10,000 miles. Just because I have time. Let's look at it. The distance. Sky Vector. I said Sky Vector. I don't remember the name of the airport, so I have to look it up. It's Malvinas something. Ushuaia, there he is. Alright, so if I go SAWH to CYFB, that is in a straight line 7,101.8 nautical miles. Yeah. And we did not go in a straight line. So roughly 10,000 miles. Fuck, man. That was quite the trip. Alright, I'm going to start ditching some speed as I turn. Iqaluit traffic, Vision Jet 2 Zulu Foxtrot 1500 at Detmo, turning left base for for RNAV 34, Iqaluit. Alright. How are you going so damn fast? Okay. It is turbulent, but we've seen worse today. Right, so this is cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna put on the airport. Right, so that's Golf and Alpha. Cool. Alright, drop flaps, add some power. Iqaluit traffic, Vision Jet 2 Zulu Foxtrot, turning on final runway 34, Iqaluit. And somewhere out here is an airport. And Eproc is finals. Cool. Almost there, people. Almost there. This has been a phenomenal trip. The highlight I didn't expect is definitely Cusco. Landing at Cusco, it was kind of tricky, not too crazy, but seeing the walls and having to go, hey, follow the map or else you die moment, yeah. Obviously, Toncontin is a known place. We shall return to Toncontin. Yeah, soonish I'm gonna do a stream with like all the crazy approaches in one stream. Like the flight into Toncontin, into Paro, into Lucla, probably into Cusco and Quito. Yeah, there's quite a few. St. Bart's, come on. Alright, still no runway. Oh, is it the runway that I don't have lights because I have some weird custom scenery that the scenery is great but the lights don't work? Could be. There's only one way to find out, is flying into it. And now we're gonna approach forever. Mikel's nightmare is happening right now. We're on approach and we're approaching forever. But I admit, it's like, yeah, I get it. This plane is not made for this kind of shit. Yeah, usually here it's turboprops. Turboprops is king, and big jets. Well, at Iqaluit you can land pretty big jets. I mean, the A380 was tested here, so it can do that. But yeah, usually most of the time it's turboprops. Yeah, Iqaluit is fairly big. It's like 8,000, 8,000 something. Yeah, 8,605 feet runway. Yeah, it's not small. And it's a military runway, so... Alright, we're almost there. And now, and let's just do down to 0. Vertical speed down ever so slightly. 1500. Iqaluit traffic, Vision Jet 2 Zulu Foxtrot, short final, runway 34, Iqaluit, close to IMC. Iqaluit. Yeah. Alright, so gear down. Very important.
Approaching 3-5.
3-5 is out there somewhere. And my plane. And yeah, that's the airport. That's the airport with no frickin' lights. But if it wasn't for my scenery, there wouldn't be boats here. So there is that. And I will admit, I've landed in shittier weather here. Right, stay above minimums, please. Yeah, I'm probably gonna lose this scenery once I've reinstalled, because having no lights to land here, yeah, no. All right, I got the runway. And it's a runway so freaking big, man. You can see it, even no lights. It's big. It's the last stop before Europe, basically. And it's got an Air Force base, so yeah, big planes can land here. Alright, and we're landing this puppy. Lights would have been fun, but still crazy winds. I can float it, no problem. Computer, please don't act up. It's not the time. And I've deposited it on the ground. 107. Rigged. Oh, there's no taxiway golf here? What? Iqaluit traffic, Vision Jet 2 Zulu Foxtrot, slight Navigraph mishap will clear the runway at Alpha. Iqaluit.
4,000 feet remaining.
Yes, thank you, XRAAS. We are good. Ah! Brakes, brakes, brakes. Ah! Fucking brakes, man! J'ai pesé 2 fois sur mes astis de brakes sur mon fucking X52 qui est en train de mourir. God damn. Iqaluit traffic, Vision Jet 2 Zulu Foxtrot, clear the runway at Alpha. Iqaluit. Asti de Chris, man. Pis asti qu'ils vont. Si tu veux remplacer un pas cher Logitech 3D Pro, non, je veux un full rotas, man. If I'm upgrading, I'm upgrading. Alors, on traverse ici le Scenery Freebie avec le A380 in test mode. Puis moi, ce que j'ai en ligne, c'est le FBO qui est le building jaune là-bas. FBO here? No, let's go to the terminal. That A360s can lift with the Beluga. Yes, man. As we saw earlier. And I'm slaloming, man. The Vision Jet hates this weather. The like crazy winds. Yeah, it sucks. Did your best landing ever in the 380? That's cool. Alright, I'm gonna park it like anywhere. Oh, next to Air Greenland. That's a great place. Park it next to Air Greenland. And Air Canada Jazz. Asti, t'aimais-tu les tabarnak de break? I just pressed twice. The brakes wouldn't go on. RIP X52. It's on its way out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at the landing. Plug in POSCON, log out. Thank you very
Iqaluit
much.
information Juliet. 1900 Zulu weather. Wind 360 at 30, visibility 5, snow. Sky conditions 6000 broken, 26,500 scattered, temperature -23, dew point -28. Altimeter 3029. Arriving runway 35, departing runway 35. Advise on initial contact you have Juliet.
Well, apparently 122.2 gives you the ATIS even if it's the tower. Yeah. Iqaluit traffic, Vision Jet, November 82 Zulu Foxtrot, parked at the terminal. We have information Juliet, and signing off to Zulu Foxtrot. Oh man, what a trip this has been. Alright, I'm already logged off. Dans 2 minutes, SpaceX, go! Really? Really? Alright, let's shut things down. Bang, bang, bang. Or actually, let's just go pause. Poof, I'm already off the network. Uh, so, uh, this will turn into. I'm looking for everyday astronaut. Well, skip ads, please.
100 meters above ground. It'll do its flip to
Oh
land
damn!
and come down tail first and try and land on its belly, or not on its belly. Please not on its belly.
Please not on his belly.
Landing legs that are currently tucked
What the hell, Tim?
So we're about a minute and 40 seconds, so about a minute 30 our time. So get ready, guys.
Oh man, this
Thank you
is
for those who are
fucking
supporting
perfect.
right now. Super chatting, I really do appreciate it. We're gonna be focused in here on the launch, and hopefully we'll be able to provide really good coverage for you guys with tracking all the way up top. So get ready. I'm gonna make sure I've got my finger on the go now button. If we see it launch, we gotta hit that, and that'll give us a proper T+. So, okay, guys.
This guy is nuts. Let's go full screen. This is worth it.
Friendly reminder: if you are watching this in the future and you're like, "Why is this guy yelling?" So, first off, sorry, not sorry. Second off, I will be posting probably in a few days a clean version that has clean audio that's remote from here, really clean, crisp audio, totally fresh 4K without my face, and in slow-mo we shoot in 4K 120. So if you want all of this without me yapping about and screaming, we'll be providing that, my friends. That'll be your choice whether or not what you want to watch. So,
Yeah.
you guys, we're about 30 seconds away.
Yeah, Tim is kind of special.
Today. Hopefully we see it land and stick the landing, which will usher in a big milestone for the Starship program and help ensure this program.
Meanwhile, I will shut down my flight in SimToolkit Pro.
All right, guys, here we go.
All right, come on, come on.
There we go. Engine ignition.
Oh, oh, oh.
I think it's an abort. It's an abort.
Oh. Yeah, they're shooting out the oxygen.
These are cheaper than booms. Sounds cool.
Yep. Sorry, we will not go to, well, not space, but we will not go to 10,000 feet today. Yep, that's it. Yeah, when you see that, this is the oxygen shooting out of the rocket to make sure there's no oxygen in there.
No, remember, prototype vehicle, the Raptor engines are still relatively new. The Raptor engines are still finicky. As you guys know, we see this happen quite often. You know, they're lighting 3 Raptor engines. Someday they're going to have to light 24 of these things without having any go wrong. It is still a fickle beast. It's still in its infancy. People go all the time, can we even trust Raptor? Will Raptor ever work, basically? Well, the answer to that is we don't know how many times they lit and tested and blew up
and could not have explained it better.
We've never, or any other rocket engine, because we never.
All right, let's kill that because I know YouTube like does weird things to my OBS. And yeah, on this note, we're here still lit on. Let's go into replay mode. And I want to see this replay. A bit further, come on.
Iqaluit information Juliet. 1900 Zulu weather.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Wind 3
we're gonna hear that.
31. Visibility
We're gonna hear
5.
this.
Snow. Sky conditions 5,500 broken. 26,500 scattered. Temperature -23. Dew point -28. Altimeter 3029. Arriving runway 35. Departing runway 35. Advise on initial contact. You have Juliet.
Yeah, so we have Juliet. And Atis is probably going to repeat itself because that's what I was on.
Iqaluit information Juliet. 1900 Zulu weather. Wind 360 at 31. Visibility 5. Snow. Sky conditions 5,500 broken. 26,500 scattered, temperature -23, dew point -28. Altimeter 3029. Arriving runway 35, departing runway 35. Advise on initial contact you have Juliet.
Je re dans une minute. C'est parce que moi, je vais finir dans vraiment pas long. Là. Je viens de finir d'atterrir. Fait que... Merci d'avoir été là, man. Merci d'avoir été là.
360 at 31, visibility 5, snow. Sky conditions
that was great.
5,500 broken, 26,500 scattered, temperature -23, dew point -28. Altimeter 3029.
Alright, man. That was really great. We're shutting this thing down for the last time. Well, the last time for a while. This lights I don't need anymore. Shut off. A bit more. Open the door. And ladies and gentlemen, after, I don't know, 10,000-ish nautical miles from Tierra del Fuego to Iqaluit, we are here. We made it. This entire trip has been pretty amazing, actually. The rougher parts were those last few, the last bit of Quebec in the middle of winter. I had the first part of Quebec was doing okay. Landing at my place in Bromont was then I had the big crash. I had to redo a flight. Then landing at Robertval was not too bad. And after Robertval, man, Churchill Falls, Kuujjuaq, and here in Iqaluit, landings have been really sporty. And well, we've done it. We've finally done it. It's in the records now. Now I'm gonna get busy putting the last bit of the streams onto the VODs and onto YouTube, and this playlist is complete. We've done it. We are here. November 82 Zulu Foxtrot. I don't think you can do that in a real Vision Jet. I wouldn't recommend it. I would ask somebody who's flown it, like Max or something, would you do something crazy like that? Like 10,000 nautical miles from Tierra del Fuego to way up north. So, yeah. Don't try this at home, boys and girls. This is a sim. On this note, I will thank you very much. Let's go find out. Do we have anybody streaming? Well, most probably. Let's go back to Twitch. Kenko is streaming. Let's go do it. Bish is streaming Valheim. I jump on Bish, but Bish is not on the flight sim a lot these days. Unsuitable AK. Let's go look at the categories. Flight sim. Oh, I know. T'as essayé Valheim au fait? Non. J'ai pas essayé Valheim. Je suis pas. Moi, avant que je m'embarque dans quelque chose puis que j'achète quelque chose, yeah, I'm kind of careful with my money. 757 Spy. Mr. Dave the Spy is streaming. On va aller voir Dave. We shall go see Dave. All right, let's first go to my thank you very much for watching screen. Parce que, oh my God, this stream has been pretty cool. Yes, let us raid. Oops, wrong number. 757 Spy. and go. And about to go. Let's go here. And raid now. Go.
There's a grass runway for you there. Okay,
See ya.
That's good too. Everything looks good up here. I think we can do our thing. Raphael is going to do that in a twin jet. Cosmic R5. Thank you for your nice raid. Welcome aboard. Captain Sam is back. Oh, it's also Midweek Madness at Gatwick. That's right. That's kind of why I chickened out.